episode is going to be a little bit more like a story this week because I haven't really done much research. I've done very little research on this one because I'm basing this more on my own experience of the scent. But this week I am doing Dior's new home cologne, the 2013 version. My last video said I was going to be doing Calvin Klein's new one, which is Dark Obsession, but I recently bought that for my boyfriend and I can't even talk about it at the moment. It's taken on a whole new scent and I don't want to talk about it on camera. Anyway, so I was in Maya with a mate of mine a few weeks ago, and generally I like to avoid the sales girls at perfume counters because half the time they don't know what they're talking about, and the other half of the time they're trying to sell something so badly that it's really just annoying, and I hate being told what I like. She gave me this little sample here, which is the new Dior Home. So upon first spraying this on a piece of card, it took on a smell that is, everyone will know it, everyone. It's the smell of a KFC refresher towel. That bitey lemon, there's no words to describe it, it's just that hello in your face, get slapped twice, lemon smell. So initially I thought, whoa, that is terrible. But upon getting home from said expedition, I still had the card in my wallet. And when I got the card out, the scent obviously had changed. The lemon had gotten sweet, yet clean, and it had taken on almost a fresh linen or cotton smell, which was actually quite appealing. So I was willing to give it another chance. I was a bit intrigued. So I tried a skin test. Initially, again, the KFC refresher towel thing does come up, which is a little bit disappointing. They're selling it as grapefruit blossom, but I'm not sure about that. I could be wrong, but it's just dead set lemon top note. But again, the cotton does come through, but there's almost no longevity to this scent whatsoever. Unless you've got people down the front of your shirt, nobody even knows you're wearing it unless you've just sprayed it on, and then they think you've just bathed in a KFC refresher towel. So, a little bit disappointing, but I'm not disappointed because it's a bad scent. It's actually a really good scent. There's just no longevity to the middle, and I couldn't even get as far as the base notes. I couldn't tell you what they are because it's gone by the time the middle notes have peeked out of your shirt and then it's gone. So yeah, a little bit disappointing, especially for Dior, because I'm pretty sure they usually have really strong scents, so this is really quite surprising from them. But that's my take on Dior. Better luck next time? I don't know. I think that needs a bit of tweaking. Or, of course, it could just be me and my skin, so I won't hold that against it. It could work perfectly on everyone else but me. So we'll see how that goes on the market. Now, another thing I want to talk about, because I've just finished reading this, The Perfume Lover. I will put a picture of this on my website, and I'll probably link to an Amazon store, because it's the only place you'll get it. Awesome book. I cannot speak highly enough of this book. Not only is it a crash course in perfumery, it's a peek behind the curtain of a world that no normal people like myself see. It's amazing. I loved it. And to Denyse personally, that last chapter you could pretty much turn into a book all on its own, and I would read it. I really would. As a previous publisher of erotic fiction, it's something I would definitely publish. So you may want to think about that. But this leads me into next week, or my next video. I'm not doing them week by week anymore because I've got a life. In this book, Denyse talks about a perfume called Liantimata. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. I think in French it basically transfers to antimatter. It's basically a perfume that was made based on the smell of everything and nothing, is what I get from what Denise has described it as. But her description of it was so intriguing that I actually bought a small sample of said perfume, which is a male and a female perfume. And I have smelt it, and it is quite extraordinary and very, very hard to describe. So that'll be my next video. So stay tuned for that one. And just another thanks to Denise for writing this book, because it is a journey through not only the scientific properties of making perfume, but also the art of making perfume. And it's amazing. So if you have any interest in perfume, read this book. So stay tuned for my next one. It'll come out relatively soon. Keep your eye out for it. Okay, hang on. Let's begin. Okay. Firstly, welcome to Prince of Cologne. Anyone that does watch my videos will know that this has been a long time coming, because I have actually been sick, and I am a little bit sick still. But I need to do this. So this episode is going to be a little bit more like a story. I haven't done much research on this. This is going to be based on my own personal smell of what I've. That's shit. That's just shit. We'll cut that right there. So this episode is going to be a little bit more like a story, because I haven't done far out.